How to get glowing skin at home. This is a very common question that I get asked from patients, from friends, from people at random parties, so I thought I would make a detailed YouTube video about it. I'm Dr. Azadeh Shirazi, a board-certified dermatologist, and I'm here to give you educational, unsponsored content so that you can make the best decisions for you and your skin when it comes to treatments and products, because you guys are more than just a pretty face. So if that sounds good, hit the subscribe button and comment below. Let me know what you think of this video or if you have any topics you want me to cover. First and foremost, you are what you eat. So what you're putting inside your body is gonna affect your skin, how it looks, how radiant it is. So what should your diet focus on if you're trying to achieve brighter, more radiant skin? So you want your diet to focus on high quality, lean proteins, fiber, healthy oils, and spices like turmeric, paprika, raw fruits and vegetables. These are so important for the skin. And nowadays, I feel like everybody just wants to take a supplement, they want to take a pill, they don't actually want to eat the food. It's kind of like the Jetsons, you know, if you fast forward to the future, people just take supplements, but really you want to get a nutritious diet, the actual foods, to really get that glowing, radiant skin. A favorite is salmon. It is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which is wonderful for the skin. Also, egg whites are rich in lysine and proline. These are the building blocks for collagen. So by boosting these amino acids in your diet, you're giving your body the building blocks it needs to make collagen. I favor this over taking collagen peptides and supplements. Also look for antioxidant-rich foods. These are things like green tea polyphenols, artichokes, and they're going to help your body fight off inflammation, free radicals, and help that skin glow. Avocados are another favorite. They are rich in monosaturated fats, which is so healthy for the skin barrier. They're also rich in vitamin C, E, and A. If you suffer from dark spots, one of the best things you can put inside your body is citrus fruits. Oranges, tangerines, squeeze a little lemon on your lunch or dinner. These things help brighten your skin. Spices like turmeric are wonderful. Not only is it a potent antioxidant, but it does help with brightening of the skin, collagen production, as does paprika. So try to cook with these spices if you can. If you have oily skin, then I suggest a diet with sweet potatoes. They are rich in vitamin A and can help regulate oily skin. Now, we talked about foods you should try to put into your diet for glowing skin. What about foods to avoid that actually dull your skin? One of the biggest ones is foods with a high glycemic index. So processed sugars, even those artificial sweeteners, you really want to stay away from. They can be found in diet sodas and drinks, and even though they're not real sugar, but they can still spike your insulin, which is detrimental for the skin. It dulls your skin, it breaks down your collagen, so try to minimize them as much as possible. Now, I'm not saying you can't have a cheat day or where, you indulge once in a while, but again, it's not something you want to have on a regular basis, because I think that if the more you have it, the more your body craves it. Our bodies are so adaptable. Whatever you make a habit, your body will get accustomed to it. So if you cut it out, your body won't crave it. But if you're going to indulge in it on a regular basis, it's going to become a habit for your body to want to have it. Also avoid trans fats. These are found in baked goods as well as fried foods. They increase inflammation in the body, and that's just not good for any organ, including the skin. And lastly, alcohol. Alcohol is probably one of the worst toxins for you. When it breaks down, it turns into acetaldehyde, which damages your collagen, your elastin, important structures for your skin, and it can also dehydrate your skin. So it's going to leave you with dull, dehydrated skin. Now, I'm not saying you can't have a glass of wine here and there, but you really don't want to overindulge in alcohol. It also damages your brain cells, which is just as bad as damaging your skin. Number 2, exfoliate. Exfoliation is so important for brightening the skin. What happens is our skin cells, especially as we get older, become lazy. And so you get this accumulation of dead skin on the outer layer, and that can really dull your skin. So you want to dissolve those dead skin cells, which also allows for your skin to renew more effectively. One of my favorite ingredients for glowing skin is glycolic acid. It's also my favorite for anti-aging. The reason I love it is because glycolic acid has this brightening effect that I don't find with the other exfoliating acids. But if you have sensitive skin, you really have to be cautious, and you want to use a very gentle formula, especially if you're on other potent active ingredients like retinoids. I suggest exfoliating once, maybe twice a week. You don't really need to do it more than that. If you over exfoliate, you can actually damage the skin barrier, and that can make your skin look worse, the opposite of glowing. So make sure you don't overdo it. As you get older, you really don't need to exfoliate more than once a week. I personally use clarified pads. I find these to be very gentle. It has glycolic acid, but it also has some salicylic acid. If you have sensitive skin, then you may want to go with a mandelic acid formula. If you have dry skin, maybe opt for a lactic acid formula. And I'll make some product recommendations for you just to make it easier, and I will link them below. And lastly, hydrate. Yes, drink water, but that's not as effective at hydrating your skin cells as it is using a moisturizer. I don't know how many patients I see or people I talk to that just don't moisturize. They don't moisturize because they're like, well, I got oily skin. I don't need to moisturize. Oil is not the same thing as water. You may have oily skin, which means you have a lot of sebum production, but that doesn't mean that the water content in your skin cells is at an adequate level to give you glowing skin. So even if you have oily skin, you still need a moisturizer. And the best way to moisturize your skin is cleanse and leave the skin damp. Do not rub the skin dry. You want to leave it damp, maybe pat it, and then apply your moisturizer right away. That's the best time to really seal in that hydration. And you want to look for moisturizers with ingredients like ceramides, glycerin, hyaluronic acid, which are humectants. They help draw and retain water in the skin. Ceramides are really important, kind of like the glue that holds the skin cells together, and they really help support and strengthen the skin barrier. You also can look for ingredients like panthenol B5 is another popular one, niacinamide. These all help strengthen your moisture barrier, which helps prevent water loss and helps hydrate your skin. Hydrated skin just looks more plump, more radiant, more glowing. So don't forget to use your moisturizer. I recommend doing it twice a day. I personally use a moisturizer with SPF in it already in the morning because I like to use as few products as possible. But however way you do your skincare routine, make sure you always moisturize. If you use serums, you want to use your moisturizer after the serums, or you could just use it immediately after cleansing. Also really important to moisturize right after exfoliating. A lot of people forget that step. Alright guys, thanks for hanging with me. I hope those tips were helpful. If you find value in this video, don't forget to share this with a friend because sharing is caring. And remember, you are more than just a pretty face. You are educated, you are informed to make the best decisions for you when it comes to treatments and products. And always, always remember, health over beauty. Healthy skin is glowing skin. So always focus on making your skin more healthy because the glow comes after that. Bye guys.